In this Elite Dangerous Beta 2.2 video, we take the Imperial, the Federal, and the Alliance fighters out for some dancing in a resource extraction site. So I've arrived at a resource extraction site, and I am here to do some bounty hunting with my fighter and my NPC pilot. Now, the basics of fighter flight and control, let's go through that quickly before we get into combat. As you can see down here in the bottom menu, we have a lot more options going on. We have Helm, which is the actual mothership. And then we have our two ship launch fighters, and then of course our Scarabs, as you would normally have. And then they are now all split out into different menus as well. So you got a menu for your Helm, a menu just for your fighters, a menu for your SRV, which we had before, and now also a menu for your crew. So you can actually check up on how they are ranking up right here in your ship. If you want to launch a fighter, you can do it from either the fighters menu or from the old menu. Pick the fighter that you want to launch. Let's start with the Imperial fighter and deploy it. You also have a details button here that I would imagine is supposed to allow you to read up on these fighters as well as your own ship, but for whatever reason, the rogue G on the right-hand side appears to be empty. And then you hit the deploy and you can launch your fighter. Now, when you launch your fighter, you have the choice of taking control of it yourself, which is the first option here, or sending it out with your NPC pilot. I am going to control this fighter on my own.
Running systems check. I'll hold the fort, Commander.
Fighter deployed.
Now, I like the way that the fighters launch a lot. I think it looks really cool. This thing is extremely maneuverable. You can see I can turn back around and check out my ship here really easily. And my NPC pilot is now controlling that ship, and I am controlling the fighter. Now, from the fighter, I can actually send my NPC commands and orders. So now if I head down to this lower menu again and I select the Helm, I have the option for orders down here. Now I can ask my ship to defend itself. When it's being attacked, I can ask it to attack my currently selected target. It can engage at will to any hostile that is in the area. And I can also ask it to maintain a formation with me. Currently, it looks like it is following me. That's why that one is slightly different in color. I can also ask it just to hold position, stay where it is. And I can also switch so that I can leave controlling this fighter and have the NPC take control. I'm going to put it into defend mode.
Roger. Entering defensive mode. Scanning for hostiles.
And I do like the voice conversation that it has back with you. So now I can fly around in this fighter. It is extremely agile. I do like how fast it is, how quickly you can turn. You've got boost, you've got flight assist, just like you would normally have in all of your other ships. And it is extremely quick and agile. And this is the Imperial fighter. It moves quite well, actually. And it is the most agile fighter in the game, I believe, is what we determined back at port. The other thing that we can do as well is I can come back down here to the Helm, and so there's the orders menu that we had all these different orders, but also on the main menu, we can switch right from here back to the mothership. So if I decide now I want to get back in control of my main mothership and have the NPC control this ship, I just click on this button and boom.
Control transfer complete. I'm ready for
I am now controlling my cutter and the NPC is controlling the fighter. And the lore or the reason behind all of this is that neither of you are actually in the fighter. You are controlling the fighter through a neural link on the ship. You're both actually on the mothership.
Roger that. I've got control of the mothership.
We got Scrimpy out here. We'll scan him. Looks like he is wanted. I want to actually engage him with the fighter, so I'm going to switch into the fighter from the Helm.
I have control of the home ship, Commander.
I am now going to tell my NPC that I want it to attack my target. And we are going to go after this wanted vessel here that we just scanned. All right, so it looks like I got out of range of the ship and then it blew up. Not exactly sure why my NPC just flew the ship way off into the middle of nowhere. So one cool thing about these though is that the fighters are, you can now, you'll notice that this bay is empty. These will rebuild themselves in time. You can see it's under construction in the top right-hand corner there. So once that finishes, I'll be able to launch this fighter again. So these fighter bays actually have all the materials and everything they need to construct your ships. And it looks like, you see here it says 14 out of 15. Looks like we have 15 rebuilds before you have to go back and restock your fighter bay. You have a 30-kilometer range on your ship. So it looks like my NPC just took off way out from this resource extraction site. I have no idea why it was doing that. I had ordered it to engage on my target. It did say that all targets were destroyed at one point, so I imagine it had something to do with that. I'm not sure though why it just decided to take off. It looks like this Python is under attack by some feds. So what I'm going to do this time is I'm going to let the Condor go out and I'm going to deploy it with my expert.
Wilco, Commander. Let's deploy this fighter.
And see how she fares as we try and take down this Python.
Fighter is ready. Just tell me what to do.
All right, so now I'm going to go back into here and say orders. I want you to attack the target.
I hear you loud and clear. Move to attack position. I'm taking damage, Commander. Request assistance.
Oh, boom. I blew myself up. But now I'm back in the ship. And I can actually, now I can launch this guy out as well. Deploy. Let me take control of this again. And out we go with my other. So here's a good reason to have multiple ships.
Copy. Mothership is under my control. Standing by for orders.
I've switched out the Federal Condor for a Taipan of the fixed variety with pulse lasers. So let's check out what that one looks like.
Running systems check. I'll hold the fort, Commander.
All right, that's the second time that my main ship just kind of like took off in the middle of nowhere. So interesting, to say the least. So that is ship launched fighters in Elite Dangerous 2.2 beta. Can't wait for these things to go live. They're pretty cool. You can mix and match and decide which fighter you like best. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button. It lets me know that you want to see more Elite Dangerous 2.2 beta videos and helps expose the video to more awesome people like you. If you're new to my channel and want to be notified when I release new videos or go live, don't forget to subscribe. My active series at the moment includes, of course, Elite Dangerous, as well as XCOM 2, Pulsar the Lost Colony, and Space Engineers. I hope you enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. Have an absolute great one, and I'll see you next time.